Shaq Flow, Big Boss, gotta ask to get me.
So I think I sound like Shaq. When I hear myself on the audio, I sound like Shaq. So that's Shaq flow. And then, think about like old mafia movies. You gotta, when it's a boss, you can't just pull a pistol and just shoot a boss to touch a maid, man. You gotta get permission. So that's where that bar comes from. Yeah. So I feel like in business, like I'm a made man. Like I pull myself up by the bootstrap. It was nobody that put me in my position. So just wanted to kind of flex on that particular verse, even saying like not many fucking with me. Those are not words I typically say out loud to anybody. So it was just a quick flex in regards to the track. Just not being oblivious to my surroundings. I'd see the smiles and the handshakes and all that shit, but I know it ain't always all love. It may come off that way, but it's not all love. So just recognizing that on that particular bar. Yeah, I got a past. So, and I got a past that includes other people. So I'm pretty sure when they hear me saying something about somebody else being shady, they probably thinking, I know this nigga ain't talking. So it's like, let me address it. Let me be the one to like spit past facts and let everybody know what it is. So you not just thinking it. Let me get everybody included. Self-explanatory. So it's like I had to grow up. You know what I'm saying? We all got to grow up. And your younger years, you may do some things that you're not proud of or whatever. I had that same upbringing. I did some shit. I did a lot of things I wasn't proud of, but that's just what it was. But this is just me rationalizing and just putting it out there, letting y'all know like shit, I wasn't perfect through this journey. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how it looks, wasn't perfect. I made mistakes too. Yeah, just kind of capitalizing off the previous verses, just letting it be known like this was an added part to me that wasn't proud of, but I'm glad I experienced all those things and had all those traits at one time because it helps me see other people now on the journey of just trying to, be right and do right. I can see people that was once like me, so I can see them because I saw myself from the past. So just kind of like a little play on words and how life was. So yeah, even though later on the track I talk about one regret, but your journey, everything you go through prepares you for where you're gonna be, man. So I may not be proud of the shit that I did, but I don't regret none of it. I'm saying it was done. I made a decision in that moment, and it was done. But what goes around comes around. My mama used to tell me that all the time. So you want to call it karma or something from biblical, whatever. But it comes back around. So like them same decisions I made that were bad decisions that led to whatever, they came back to revisit me later on in life. Yeah. So with that, I had to call my ex-wife. Like, yo, I'm not dissing you on this song. This ain't a diss track. This ain't a diss track. But that, that's really just me getting personal on something from a long time ago, you know what I'm saying, with someone else, but that wasn't the diss to my ex. I played that segment for Errol Spence, EJ, and he was like, "Oh, you talking about your ex-wife?" No, I'm not talking about my ex-wife, man. That's a bar for somebody else. Yeah, so just capitalizing off the previous verse, man. Signs were there that should have went in another direction or whatever, but just kind of just playing off of the last verse and letting it be known that the signs were there, because the signs are always around us. It's just a point of paying attention to it. But hindsight is 2020, so I can see the signs now, but in the moment they were there. I just ignored them for whatever reason. Yeah, just wanted to keep people in context of like I'm speaking about the past. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about what's going on right now. So don't let me lose you in what I'm saying. I'm talking about past shit, but to bring you up to speed. Circle got smaller. Be mindful for who you riding with. So just be mindful for who's around you and who you vouching for. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's definitely a shot. It's definitely a shot at somebody. Probably a few people, to be honest with you. But yeah, just disappointed, and I'm making it about myself. I'm not, as much as it's like I'm going in on the person. I'm not really going in on the person. I'm looking at myself. Like, I'm not pointing a finger. Bro, I'm disappointed really in myself, because it's like looking back on the situation, when I really look back on it, that's what I get, and I really like circle that in the next verse. Yeah, just play on words. And shout out to Coach Yafet King, man. Coach King always talked to me about like not just letting anybody on the team, bro. People got to earn their spot like in your life. You know what I'm saying? And I took his advice and then just turned it into play on words because dream team, Christian Laettner, the only college kid. No diss to Christian Laettner, man. Shout out to his career, but like he didn't earn a spot to be on the '92 Dream Team. And the people I'm talking about, you didn't earn a spot to. You just use me. You know what I'm saying? Based off of where my career was at or where I was going, just use me for your dream. That's why I call it a dream scheme. Yeah. So I'm not. It sounds like I'm dissing people. I'm not really dissing people. I'm just kind of letting you know my past essentially and the things that was going on. So I'm not bitter. I'm not mad at none of y'all, man. People that don't fuck with me, the individuals that I shot the slugs at. It's like, bro, I'm not shooting you out of madness, out of anger, out of bitterness. It's just I'm just closing chapters. I'm closing the chapter on that situation, on what was read, and through these words, you hear my voice. You know what I'm saying? Through my words, through my voice. It's like through this album, I'm immortal, so I'm gonna be here. You can play my voice back long after I'm gone, so I'm never dead.